Does podcasting really offer anything that video doesn't? Listen, it's 2019 and there's no denying that video content makes the world go around. You'd be pretty hard pressed to find anyone who doesn't come face to face with some type of video content every single day. Between social media, our streaming platforms, advertisements, and traditional television, our world is driven by video content, both big and small. And I'm not here to tell you that podcasting is going to stop video in its tracks, because video is simply a huge part of our world today. But the numbers don't lie, and statistics show that podcasting is growing by leaps and bounds every year. So the question that we're often asked by content creators is basically, what place does podcasting have in today's world? And does podcasting have any advantages over video? While video will always be a big influence, I do think that podcasting has some unique advantages over video, and so it's fair to ask whether podcasting is right for you. So the first advantage that podcasting has is that it allows consumers to listen to content anytime, any place. Yes, video has become much more on demand, and the reality is that our streaming platforms are making that process of watching content stress-free, and they make content instantly available, sometimes even without advertisements. And that allows people to crank through their favorite content whenever they want to. Nearly every person on the planet has a TV just in their pocket, and that allows them to find something that they want to watch at the tap of a thumb. The challenge is that there are certain times when people want to be entertained or they want to unwind, and video just isn't feasible. Driving to work, going on long road trips, going for a run, falling asleep, the list goes on. There are certain times when people are looking for content that video is just not a good fit for. This is where podcasts step in. They help engage people with their minds and their ears, but not their eyes. A second big advantage that podcasting has is for creators who are looking to get a story or a message out, but who don't have experience working with video equipment, or who may just not be comfortable in front of a camera. Depending on the type of podcast that you want, you can have a reliable and professional recording setup for just a few $100s, whereas the quality video equipment that you'll need to have will be at a higher price point. And it's generally easier to convince somebody to sit behind a mic and still feel comfortable without having to be intimidated by being on camera. If you're looking for a platform for narrative or storytelling style content, there is also so much more flexibility with an audio-only platform like podcasting to tell your story, rather than having to think through, how do I communicate my story through video and audio? So maybe video is a good accompaniment to your content, but podcasting is definitely worth considering because it's so much more simple. A third advantage to podcasting over video is that it's so much more approachable, and that anyone can tell a story and get that story in front of the masses. As podcasting continues to grow, we are seeing more and more podcasters hit their stride with podcasting who don't have a traditional journalistic, production, or filmmaking background, but their content is posted to the same directories as the big popular networks. It's just so much easier as a storyteller or content creator to get your foot in the door and have a low-risk platform to create your narrative and have the opportunity for it to become the next fan favorite. The reality is that consumers want to find a way to access and consume great content whenever and wherever, and creators are looking for an easy way to get their content out without having to have a background in production or pitch an idea to a studio to fund the idea. This is where podcast steps in, because it offers something that video just doesn't. Be sure to check out our other videos as we're digging in a little bit deeper on why podcasting is a great alternative. Our team would love to hear from you. So if you have questions about podcasting, you want to know about what makes it special and unique, or you have something to add to the conversation, make sure you leave us a comment below or use the hashtag AskResonate to engage with our team. Until next time.